Wise words coming at y'all, man. Wise words on this beautiful Friday on the way back from Atlanta, man. Yeah, I'm tired, but shit, I wanted to make a video, so I told myself I ain't gonna just keep thinking about making a video. Go ahead and make one. So yeah, man, it's Friday. My birthday tomorrow. You know, feeling good, man, in good spirits, in good health. You know, that's the most important thing. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to really come in and talk to y'all about being patient and how being patient and conducting yourself as a man will definitely get you a long way. It'll definitely get you a long way in life. You know, people think as men we go through stuff and sometimes we don't always handle ourselves accordingly. If you're a man, you know, a real man that's in your masculinity, in your divine masculinity, you would know how to handle yourself accordingly. And this is for young men, old men, because just because you're a certain age don't mean you're a man. But don't mean you know how to conduct yourself as a man. You're a male, but you're not a man. You know, so we gotta understand the two. You know, for instance, I came down here to Atlanta, got my car, had to go to the dealership to get my car looked at. You know, they had a recall on it, something simple that they had to do to the car. You know, but I just wanted to, you know, to make sure that nothing was going on with my car. I took it to the dealership or whatever the case may be like that. My appointment that I had was at 1:30. So mind you, I'm on time. I'm like, I got there like 1:18, 1:20. Got there on time. Asked the people, I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the 1:30 appointment. You know, they telling me, okay, you need to take your car over there to the service. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay. So I take my car over there, whatever. At this point in time, it's like it's like 1:30. I want to say it's like 1:35 or something like that by the time I was able to take my car over to the service department. It's for my car to get serviced. Yeah, so I take my car over there. Hey, how you doing, man? We here to see blase, whatever the case may be like that. What time was your appointment? 1:30, boom, boom, what's your name? You know, all that. Mind you, I'm still sitting in my car as this is going on. So, as this is going on, I'm sitting in my car. I'm thinking, you know, all right, they gonna come out and, you know, let me know what they about to do to the car. Let me know that I can get out of the car so they can take it around the back, do what they got to do, whatever the case may be like that. So, throughout this time of me sitting in my car, nobody comes to the car. Nobody comes in, you know, says anything to me. Somebody be right with you. Yeah, sit tight. You know, we're busy a little bit. We kind of backed up, but thank you, and you know, sit tight. We'll be right with you. Right with you. Nobody said nothing. So, and I'm not gonna put the car company on blast or nothing like that, because it's not even that type of party with me. You feel me? Like, I'm not even coming with that type of energy for this video. I'm just finna give y'all a scenario to be in patience. So yeah, I'm just sitting in the car, and I'm as time is going by, I'm just saying to myself, like, damn, ain't nobody gonna come out and say nothing. People looking at me, they see me in the car. I clearly see my car is here. Other cars are pulling up, being serviced right away. took it to the back, whatever the case may be. So I'm just chilling. I'm like, maybe they are a little busy, or whatever the case may be. Not thinking really too deep into it, but I am a little tired or whatever. So at this point, it's about 2:10, 2 o'clock, whatever the case may be. At this point, I'm like, okay, it don't take this long, because at this point in time, nobody has came and said anything to me. Nobody has. Everybody's just looking at me and walking past while I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, okay. So I'm already kind of picking up on the energy that the communication is off on their end, clearly, right? So I told myself, I'm not gonna get upset, not gonna catch an attitude, throw a fit, whatever the case may be. Shit happens, right? As men, you have to learn how to get your point across without being overly emotional, getting in your feelings, cussing people out, making a scene and things like that. Like, there's no need for that. When it's time to get masculine, when it's time to get, I ain't gonna say masculine, because you should always be in masculine frame. You should always be in masculine as men. But when it's time to get your point across, you should always, project yourself as a man and not an emotional ass person, right? So I told myself, I said, I'm gonna give them into about 2:30. I'm gonna give them into 2:30 for them to come up to my car and say something. If nobody comes to my car by 2:30, now I have to go in here and now I have to go in here and see what's going on with this situation. So 2:30 came, nobody came to the car, got out the car, went in there. He said, hey, how you doing? So I'm gonna be right with you. I said, okay. Didn't overreact, didn't get emotional. She said, yeah. She said, hey, you getting service? I said, yes. I said, yes, I'm getting service. I've been sitting in the car right there for an hour. He said, for an hour? The other guy looked at me and said, an hour? I said, yeah, man, I've been sitting right there for an hour. Nobody said nothing. Everybody just walking past my car. He said, oh, man. He said, I'm sorry about that, man. She said an hour? She said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that. What's your name? At this point, they panicking because it's like, my approach wasn't even on no, I've been sitting out there for an hour, bro. What y'all doing? Come on, man, I got shit to do, bro. Y'all goddamn supposed to be serving my car, bro. I'm out here for an hour. Come on, bro, it's hot as fuck out there. Got me out there in my car, goddamn sitting there for an hour, bro. Come on, bro. I done drove all the way from Augusta, bro. Y'all niggas. Ah, man. You feel me? Like, it's two ways to handle shit. I was respectful. Yes, ma'am. I've been sitting out there for an hour. What's your name? I said, yes, ma'am. Jamel. I had a 1:30 appointment. She said, we're gonna get somebody on it right away. He said, the other guy, he said to the lady, he said, get his car back there right now and make sure they get on it immediately. No waiting, make sure they get on it immediately. He apologized again. I'm so sorry about that, sir. This is not normal for us. I said, nah, man, it's no problem. I'm not really I'm not upset about it. I just, wanted to see what was going on because, I've been sitting in the car for a while. He was like, man, sorry about that, man. Thank you. So I went in there, sat down for a little bit. She said, your car be right out. Went in there, sat down. Within like 20 minutes, hey, your car is ready. Car ready? Yeah, damn, that was kind of quick. I ain't even gonna cap. They fixed that bitch quick as hell. You know what I mean? Aside from me waiting for an hour, they fixed that bitch fast as fuck. So, as I'm getting my keys from her, she say you're such a what she say you're such an angel. She say you're such an angel, because she was talking about how patient I was and my response to what was going on, and she gave me her card with her information on it, and she said next time I come, I can get a free oil change, free tire rotation, free car wash. And she made me feel good because it's like I come to Atlanta all the time and show y'all that I ain't flexing. Show y'all I ain't flexing. And I'm gonna show you why patience gets you a long way in life. And respect. Patience and respect. I'm show you I ain't bullshit. Free oil change. You feel me? She wrote that on there. And then as I'm walking out, the guy apologized again. I said, nah, man, it's no problem. I said, thank you, I appreciate it. He gave me a thank you, man, thumbs up. I gave him a thumbs up. Thank you for the service. I'll be on my way. And that was that. Now, more to this story is, no, don't be a pushover. It's a difference from being a pushover and being patient. You gotta understand the two. If you're not really in tune with your emotions and energy and what's going on around you, you would think that you're being patient, but really you're being pushed over. So you gotta understand the two. It don't go hand in hand. It don't go hand in hand. Being patient and being a pushover is two completely different things. You have to understand it. I was being patient. Now, depending on how they would have responded to me being there for an hour and me coming to them with my concern, with my problem, then that would have let me know to how to move forward with the situation. If they would have been rude about it, nonchalant about it, then I would have upped my scale a little bit on my tone and my attitude towards the situation. You know what I mean? Still not yelling, not making threats, but just getting my point across in a masculine way. And that's what being patient and being down to earth and respectful gets you. It gets you things like that. And I actually need an oil change. And I said, when can I use this? Because it would have been dope if I would have been able to do it, just today. But she was like, on the next visit, walk in or whatever the case like that, which is still good with me. You know what I mean? I can use it whenever, so I ain't got to use it next time or the next time. I can just use it whenever. And they sent me that in an email too. I seen it on the invoice. She put that on there. Free service next schedule, next appointment. Next service that I come in. Next time I come in. So it's all about how you move. It's a long video, but I don't care. It's all about how you move, how you handle yourself as a man. You know. Eyes water. It's all about how you move. You don't want nobody to feel sorry for you, nothing like that. You don't want nobody to have pity for you. But one thing about it, you want people to respect you. In order for people to respect you, first, you have to respect yourself. As a man, you gotta respect yourself. Secondly, you respect all things around you, all people and all things around you, you respect. And then people will naturally fall in line and respect you. Are some people going to get out of order and disrespect you? Yes. But like I said, when you are faced with those moments of being disrespected, or someone just verbally coming at you in the wrong way, or whatever the case may be, you have to know how to conduct yourself like a man and stand on your 10 toes. Eye contact, head up, body posture straight, energy right, tone of voice right. Get some bass in your voice. Get some straightening. Get some eye contact going. And that's when people know that you're serious. Put your phone up. Stop looking down at your phone when you're talking to people. I do that all the time. I put my phone up. If I'm about to have a conversation with somebody, some straightening, or I need to get something across, my phone ain't even looking at it. You feel me? Put your phone up and get some order. Because if you looking in your phone while you talking and doing all that, yeah, I had to I was sitting out here for an hour, and my car, you're not secure in what you're saying. You're not confident in who you are. It's like you don't be scared of confrontation. Be aware of confrontation. That confrontation may likely happen if I approach this situation. So I already calculate how you're going to respond and how you're going to maneuver around this confrontation if it gets that far. Always know you may have to go to a certain extent. It may come down to the point where you have to defend yourself, not just verbally, but physically. You may have to defend yourself mentally, but always know it may go to the furthest extent of you having to defend yourself physically. Always know that. Always understand that as a man, that you are ready to put your life on the line. I'm not saying you die about stupid. If it's something petty or something like that, I ain't saying you gotta die about it. You know what I mean? Just understand that you have to know how to operate and function as a man. You feel me? You know, even if they would have been nonchalant to me and acting as if they didn't care that I've been sitting out there for an hour being rude. In my mind, I already calculated what I would say or how I would approach this situation, because I'm ready for whatever. A lot of y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. I stay ready. You know what I mean? You stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And some people, when they disrespect you, you don't always got to say something back. Because if they would have disrespected me or felt some type of way, I would have presented them with my problem, with my situation. I would have acknowledged that they are being disrespectful to me right now, and I would have took my business elsewhere. Or I would have made a demand. I would have said, this is exactly what I would have said. Yes, I would say, yes, I've been out there for an hour sitting in my car. No one has came up to me. No one said nothing. No one assured me that help was on the way, that my car would be serviced in a specific amount of time. Nobody said nothing. So I need my car to be serviced now, within the next 10 minutes, or I'm going to take my business elsewhere, and I will no longer do business with your company, and I will be talking to the higher ups of corporate if this situation is not handled professionally with my car. That's what I would have said. That's exactly what I would have said. That's freestyle off the head. And don't let nobody play you. My allergy acting up. Don't let nobody play you. Don't let nobody play you. Don't let nobody play with you. You feel me? Because a lot of people feel like they can get over on you by doing certain small things. That lady looked at me. When she walked, she walked in front of my car, walked around it, looked at me, walked behind my car, and like 2 cars down, and walked up to that car. But my car had a number 1 on it, meaning my car was first. My car needed to be serviced, or I need to speak with someone. So I feel like with me not even saying nothing to her, like, hey, or put my window down, like, hey, but it was still fairly kind of early in me pulling my car up. So, that's why I say, patience is a key. Sometimes you may react too fast. You never want to react to discomfort too fast. Time is precious. Always calculate your next move, right? So remember that. Not even just as men, as women, we gotta learn how to communicate amongst each other, and we gotta learn how to be patient with each other, because a lot of arguments and confrontations are started because of the lack of patience that people have. It's a gift and it's a curse to be patient. Now, if you're just letting people push you over and playing with your time, that's different. You don't gotta sit through no bullshit. I'ma just say it. You ain't gotta sit through no bullshit because you think you being patient. No, if somebody playing with you and playing with your time, you gotta understand that time is very valuable. Time is a valuable asset. So you ain't got time to waste. You know what I mean? You gotta go about that situation accordingly and handle it. You know what I mean? Just because you're a patient person don't mean you're not a valuable person, and that time don't mean nothing to you. Hell yeah, you cherish time just like the next person. So you got shit to do too. Don't let nobody play with you into thinking, oh, he's a patient person, so we're gonna keep getting over on him. Or hell no. You're a businessman, you got shit to do, man. Time is money. Time is everything. Time is an illusion at the same time. But that's a whole different kind of conversation. You just gotta know how to utilize your existence. And when your presence is somewhere in a situation, you bring your presence into a building, into a situation, you got a decision to make. How am I going to utilize this space for what I'm doing? And that's what I did in that situation. My presence was there. How am I going to utilize my time in this space? Am I going to be patient, or am I going to be on demand? I need it right now. I was patient with my time. That's the way I utilize that time. In some situations, you're gonna have to be like that. I need it right now. What's going on? You know what I mean? That's a part of being a firm when it's necessary in certain situations. You know what I mean? So yeah, that would just been on my mind, you know, because being patient is reward. You know, it's a reward in that sometimes. So yeah, man, just stay patient. Stay patient. Stay firm. Stay disciplined. Stay confident in who you are as a man, and don't let nobody play with you. You don't gotta overreact when something ain't going your way. You don't gotta scream and fuss and cuss when something ain't going your way. But you also don't have to be a pushover for no one. Always handle your business like a man. And always remember, no business, you don't need no business. They need you. Alright? Peace.